Everyone, welcome in. How are you all today? I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. I'm sorry I had to cancel yesterday. I really didn't want to. I really was on the fence for a long time. I was like, can I push through? Can I push through? Can I just, you know, deal with it? And I finally was like, even if I can get it numb, I'm so worn out from it that it's like, I need sleep. Yes, I'm feeling better today. Thankfully, I had today off work, which helped me rest up and recover from yesterday's migraine. Ooh, I almost forgot to get closed captions up. I'm going to say hi to everybody individually in just a second here. Let me get closed captions are up. We are rolling. Let's see. I've never heard of B12 as a preventative, Cray. I think there's some B12 in my multivitamin. I take vitamin D as part of my, it's kind of helping mitigate a couple other symptoms that I deal with. You mean B6? I'll have to check my multivitamin, which I'm admittedly not great at taking every day. So I need to be better at that. Goals for the year. But let me go up. Injerby, congratulations on being first today, my love. And thank you and Cray for collecting your daily blankets. It's good to see you guys. But I have tea. I have opted for an apple tea today. Your doctor told you to take B6 and you feel like you've noticed a difference? Ooh, might be placebo, also possible. So I've got an apple tea. It smells just like apple cider and it tastes fairly similar to like the powder apple cider that you can get at the store, but it doesn't have like all the sugar. So it's a bit less sweet. Sleek, hello. Yes, I am feeling better. Thank you all for asking. Ellie, welcome in as well, my dear. But yeah, Cray, I'll have to look into that. For vitamins. Unfortunately, I don't actually have like the official diagnosis of migraine. I know I get migraines. My sister has the official diagnosis. My mom has the official diagnosis. But health insurance companies don't usually, in the US, don't cover for diagnosis of migraines. And so you have to pay for all the procedures to diagnose migraines out of pocket 9 times out of 10. That's CT scans, that's MRI scans, that's blood work. It's thousands of dollars in the American healthcare industry that I frankly can't afford. So I was telling a friend about this the other day. It's like, this is one of these things where it's like, my dad's always like, you should get that checked out. And I'm like, I would if it wouldn't bankrupt me to get diagnosed. So it's just one of those things that it's like, oh yeah, I absolutely would go to a doctor, Dad, if I could afford it. And I'm not actually, so it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I wish Americans had universal health care because there's so many things that there are other people like me who have things that they just don't address because they can't afford to. So it's like I'm stuck using just over the counter and any home remedies that I can use. Whether that's hot showers, hot baths, Epsom salts, teas, essential oils. So, yeah. Yeah, they're very expensive even with insurance. So it's one of those things where it's like, I know I have migraines. I know it's in my family because I have direct family members who have gone through the process to get diagnosed and forked out the money. But I can't afford to do that. So I can't get a prescription medication. which sucks when you have them like 2-3 days out of every week. It's like, I saw online, it was like, oh yeah, you should only take over-the-counter pain medication like a couple times a week. And I'm like, really? Because I take pain medication almost every day. It's like chronic pain, but not having a health record that says you have chronic pain. You've got the official diagnosis and tried all kind of prescription meds, and the non-prescription things work for you better. Oh, you're allergic to triptans. That does make a difference. But yeah, I'm taking like ibuprofen or Tylenol basically daily, just to get through my life. So sorry to drop. I feel like I just like dumped a bunch on you all, so I'm very sorry about that. But I know we've gotten a lot of new people over the last 2 months, and I haven't really talked about my migraines and stuff recently. So it's just like, I just want my community to be aware. These are things that affect me, and they affect my schedule. Sometimes without my control. Most of the time without my control. It's just a very frustrating thing for me, you know? You all are so amazing. Thank you so much for the support. It really means the world. And I'm having like an emotional week because there's extra family stuff going on. This is the year of like health struggles in my family. So we're deep breaths. We're all good. We'll all get through this one way or another. Yeah, you know, not everything will be okay, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Captions, we're depressed. Yeah. Not wrong. But we're good. We're good. We're gonna play games though today, and that'll be a great de-stressor. Hopefully we can all hang out. Thank you for the hug, Cray. What is the mug? It's my owl mug. It felt appropriate for Medieval Dynasty night. I got it at Big Five when I was in college for like $5. There was a Big Five near my college, so it's like me and a friend. We both got one. I think hers is like blue instead of gray, but I liked that mine looked more like a real owl. Bonus points for Burb. I love that. But all right, we're not stressing though. New job is going great. I had to ask for more work because they weren't like I was getting through stuff too fast, and like I spent the last 2 hours on Monday not knowing what to do with myself. So I had to ask them for more work. It's like, can you give me something else, something more to do? Because I'm running low on things to do. That feeling when you're too efficient, pretty much. Where it's like, yeah, no, I can handle a bit more. It's like on my first day, they were like, I know a lot of people feel overwhelmed on this day, and I'm like, I'm not overwhelmed yet. I'm processing a lot. I'm learning, you know, but I'm not overwhelmed. Is how I was feeling. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not overwhelmed. So, all right. I am gonna get us into the game. We're gonna hang out, escape the real world issues like healthcare and insurance and the fact that I spent my day off not doing anything that I was supposed to do today. Sleek, thank you for the posture check. Checking. I'm straight. I'm straight. Thank you. Candy, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket, love. 4-4. Blanket fort is growing. All right. And thank you for the group hydrate. I do have regular water as well. My tea's still a little bit hot to drink without burning my tongue. But how are all of you? How was your weekend since I last saw you? Did you have a good one? Did you have a good Sunday, Monday? Let me know how you're doing. See, what kind of tea? It is an apple tea that I got. It's actually very popular. I bought it in Turkey when I was there last year because I got together with like a group of friends and we went to Turkey for a week. And it was one of the teas that I brought back. So it's an apple tea. And it smells just like cider. You've never heard of apple tea before? I'm trying to remember. It's also called like apple drink on the box. Probably because technically there's no tea in it. Like there's no tea leaves from the tea plant. Which is why like herbal teas are not really teas. They're herbal infusions. It's a whole thing in the tea community, but it's like I'm not that stiff. All right, I'm gonna get us over to, let me get my game capture set up. I started trying my hand at video editing on Sunday, and my God, it takes forever to edit anything. There we go. Bigelow makes an apple cinnamon. Ooh, that's a good one too. That's a good one too, Cray. I've had that one. This one has a stronger cider smell than that one, in my opinion. But that's just me. And Leo is currently locked out. I may let him back in. Give him a chance after he eats dinner. He's been a big brat today. He's kept pulling my speakers off my desk by their cord all day, over and over, and I just got tired of it. So we may give him a chance in a little bit after he eats dinner and hopefully settles down into like a little food coma or something. But jail for this first hour, we'll let him, stay outside, and then at the hour mark when those ads run, I'll run out and I'll feed him and we'll give him a chance. To Medieval Dynasty. You've been drinking chamomile, vanilla, and honey. I love that. I love a good vanilla, honey, chamomile. It's good stuff. It is good stuff. Let me make sure. Hold on. I have to remember for this game. All right. For this game, I have to go to, okay. Make sure I've got some volume. And if you're drinking tea tonight, like me, like maybe Sleek or Entropy, it's like, what are y'all drinking tonight? Let me know what your tea of choice is today. So, recap. Last week, we hunted a Wysant, which is the big buffalo bison thing, and we died a lot before we figured out, because I Googled the wiki, to figure out how the heck do you hunt this thing, and the answer is not as you would in real life. You can't hunt it like you would in real life. The answer was, you do not hunt a bison. You tower defense a bison. You've got coffee entropy, love that. Let's see. Ooh, ginger peach turmeric, love that. I love that tea. That's one of my favorites. Let's see. You were gonna ask how the Wyson hunt went last time since you had to duck out early. We actually like succeeded like right after you left. I felt so bad. And Ellie, thank you for the lurk. Go enjoy your shower and a black tea for you. Love that. All right. See. Maybe it was bad luck. Oh, I don't think so, Entropy. I don't think that was the case at all. I don't think it was just, we were just still finishing up the tower defense thing when you left, I think. But we're about to enter our second summer. Like right about, like it's like literally gonna change over here. We did add Roland, Mr. Fish Soup Arrogant, to it because he has amazing skills, 3 in everything and 6 in survival. So once we have another building allotment, I can set up like a fish hut and he can get fish for us to give us that. Because fish is good. We have Seimer and Yuradka are sharing a house. I'm hoping that they'll marry soon. I'd love to give them a bigger house. I might destroy the house that they're like. I need a bigger building allotment so that I can build the house, move them in, and destroy the other house without them. Yeah, Roland's the guy we stuck next to the lake. Yeah, Roland's the guy we stuck next to the lake so that he would be far, far away from our wife. He's slowly getting happier, but yeah, we are just about to transfer over because we're just a couple hours away. I'm probably going to look at something to craft just for this remaining time here. Let's see. Put some stuff away, and we'll be going into summer. Where am I? Oh, right. I forgot. We finished up by going up to the guy who knew our late uncle and getting that bit of lore. And now I need to, like, sneakily get back without triggering a wolf spot. Enjoy your dinner, Cray. Alright, we're going... see. Now, to avoid the wolf spot, basically I just kind of did a wide circle and went straight through the woods. I'm going to collect some extra berries that we can turn into rot. Why do I hear a wolf? I hear wolf! I hear wolf. Did I get them all? We survived a wolf. Yeah, I wandered a little too close to the road here. So we need to go a little bit further this way towards Rabbit Spot. Oh, apparently I don't have a knife on me. Go figure. There. Alright, craft a couple knives real quick. Butcher these wolves. Luckily, if the season change happens and I'm not able to get back, it'll just transport me back. I did lose a lot of health. There, that was kind of a near thing. Axe worked well against the wolves. I should save. Save the game. Fuck, where's the moose? Oh, it's over there. You don't mess with moose. Don't mess with moose, ever. Believe me. Moose are scarier than wolves. Though I will say, I've always thought, like, at least with a bear or a moose, you can see it coming versus, like, a snake, which you might not. But, you know, to each their own. It's the danger you grow up with versus the danger that's foreign, I guess. We're back! Let's get stuff into, like, the food hut. We're very, very injured. But hopefully it'll reset our health here. Try and drop the food at least. I wonder if you could hunt the moose in the tower defense method as well. Because that'd be a lot of meat. I wonder if I'm gonna try that. Like, if it worked on the bison, you would assume it would work on all the big game. To just put up some fences far enough away that you can. But I might have to look into that to see if it's actually all of them, or just because bison... If your wife really wants that too, you know she really wants you dead. I know, right? It's like Ildefonsa, but I love you. I love you. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna, in the meantime, so that Roland has a job, even if it's not the job he really wants to have, I'm going to assign him to the woodshed so that we have someone gathering logs for us. Because that's something that takes a long time. It's like, just get me logs. Just logs. That's all I want. I can get everything else. But logs are a pain. Accept. How many logs can you get me if I have you work at 100% of... I don't care. He can work at 100% intensity for all I care. He can get me almost 27 logs a day. That's pretty good. You mean no resources? Alright, let's drop off the rest of the stuff that we gathered here. Got some furs. I'll probably go ahead and remove my winter bracers and switch out shoes. Put the logs in. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. How much? Oh, we've got like 15 in-game minutes. I really need to build a workshop again. I need to get the... Up, there it goes. Summertime. My dear. Ildefonsa, how are you, my love? What's on your mind? Today might be the busiest day I've ever had in my life. I have so much work to do that I can hardly see straight. Isn't it amazing? Be well, my love. Alright, we're gonna have a lot to harvest here. Harvest time! We even have poppy and carrot. Yes? Yes, carrots. We have carrots. All kinds of carrots, which means my wife can start making some, like, and we have cabbage too, so we can make some stews and add some more stuff to the menu. We have lots of carrots. Oh. Well, we're not like, oh, I forgot to put the shoes on. I'm barefoot right now. How uncouth of me. We have shoes. We have shoes now. All right, we got those. Our hops. We can harvest next season. We have cabbage. Not as much cabbage as we would have had if I hadn't been silly and... Oh, I need to drop some stuff off though. Here, because my inventory is quite full right now. Let's run over here. My health did reset with the new season, so that's good. Yes. No, he did not want the meat. I was able to keep the bison meat. He just wanted the skull. All right. 292 carrots. Cabbage. We have some carrot seed and cabbage seed. Won't be able to plant carrots again until winter, but we'll definitely keep the seed to use when we do. I should grab a scythe. And get rid of the axe for the moment. Sickle. There we go. Yeah, at least I got something other than a bowl of soup. And Roland. I did get Roland out of it. Which I'm only happy about because of his skills. Hi, Sleek. Welcome in, new friend. And welcome back, Cray. How was your dinner? What if you... Cray! Thank you so much for the resub for 14 whole months. It does not feel like that long. It does not feel like that long. And at the same time, it feels like I've known you my entire life. So thank you so much for the support, love. I hope you continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes over the next 30 days. All right, the wheat's gonna take another season. We got the poppies. Look how pretty these flowers are. I'll be honest, the symbolism for poppies is not nice, but poppies are so pretty. Dinner was yummy. You made shrimp po' boy with sliced cucumbers. Sounds delicious. But yeah, look at these pretty flowers. I love poppies even though their symbolism is morbid. So they're not a great flower to like put in a bouquet. What do I need? The sickle's not working. I'll look into that. I know this will work on the flax, so let's go ahead and get that. There are different breeds of poppies, you know, so I think it really depends on where you live, because there would be, you know, these poppies are showing as like pink. I'm also more familiar with the red poppy, but that's not necessarily the only poppy. Just like there's different like breeds of daisies. Yeah, like the ones that, like especially in the US, we're more familiar with the red ones, especially when it comes to like Memorial Day, because poppies were the flowers that grew on World War I battlefields. Yeah, no, I hadn't really, it surprised me a little bit too, but it was like, oh, huh. Let's see. California poppy is yellowy orange. I remember that. Um, get all the flax here. Dang it. The sickle broke. I gotta get another sickle. Might have to have a Google trip. Go down the rabbit hole, Sleek. There you go, Roland. You can do logs for me. No fishing for you right now. Alright, cabbage seed. Alright, we're at 40 cabbage seed. Go ahead and stick the flax in here for the moment. Do I have any other sickles or do I need to make some? I have one stone sickle, but it's definitely going to break on me pretty shortly. During winter, do you use an ice sickle? Ha 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 ha. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. I might have to go to the wiki. These break so fast. Okay, I think I got it all. Meg, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you? Alright, let me Google real quick. Dynasty Poppy. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's right. They're not. Okay, the poppies aren't ready to harvest. They look kind of like they are, but they're not. The poppies won't be ready until autumn, so they're just gonna sit there for a little bit longer. Thank you for the lurk, Meg. The Farming Simulator 1604. Well, it's actually like more like 1304 edition, but yeah. More cabbage. All right, we got flax. I'm gonna go grab the other flax, and then we can go to the barn and separate the flax stalks from the flax seed. Where's the other flax? Oh, I had a bronze sickle. Huh, oh well. Save that for next season. Where is flax, 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 flax? Oat grain. Oh, I'm almost out of oat grain. I'm almost out of... Oh, no. I still have a good amount of rye grain, which is good. Flax. Flax, flax, flax. Cool. All right. I'm sorry, Sleek. I wasn't trying to, like, be a know-it-all. This will take a little bit. Yeah, we have to thresh the flax. And then we can turn the flax stalks into linen. But once we have a sewing hut, but we don't have a sewing hut right now. And then the linen thread can become linen cloth, which can become linen clothes. So yeah, it is a multi-step process. Almost done. Bunch of flax stock, bunch of flax seed. Let's go get the rot to turn into fertilizer. To do a little bit at a time here. Turn the rot into fertilizer. It's just like with the wheat. We get the wheat, we thresh it to separate the wheat from the stalk, and then we grind the wheat into flour, which can then be turned into bread. So you do have to go through like a number of steps along the way for most things in this game, which I don't mind. I like the realism. Some people find it to be a little bit of a grind, but I don't mind it because I like the role-playing aspect of it. Welcome back, Ellie. How are you? How was your shower? That might be a weird question. You don't have to answer. There's that. We've got more rot to turn into fertilizer. More there. Lovely, you always feel a little better mentally after I take one. I'm glad. Alright. Make another 60 fertilizer. You enjoy grindy bits, lets you break up the more typical RPG stuff, right? I'm on the same page as you. Makes you feel more involved and accomplished after you get to the end result. I agree. I'm with you all on that. And if we had farm animals, we could use manure to make fertilizer, but we don't have farm animals yet. Yeah, some people hate the grind, some people love the grind. I'm one of the people, I mostly love the grind. I like being able to just do all the little bits myself. One more. Drop this off and then we'll come back and do the last 60 worth of fertilizer. Trying not to need to buy fertilizer this time. But the grindy bits are another reason I needed to extend the season. The default length of each season in this game is 3 days, which in my opinion is too short. Luckily, it's very, very easy to change that to like whatever you want. You could have each season be 30 days, up to 30 days if you want it to be. I decided 7 was a good balance. Enough time to get things done without like losing out on progression. I need to tell Ildefonsa to make some stuff other than gruel and dried meat. Make some stew. Okay. extra rot. I can hear Leo getting into something. Let's see. I want to move. Some fields. Let's, yeah. Could probably fill in this gap here. A new field. Okay. That gives me 2 fields. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. And your follow is anonymous so that you don't feel put on the spot, but know that we're glad you're here, whether you're choosing to lurk or chat. Thank you for being here. All right. That gives us 3 fields, because this one is also open. That should be plenty of open fields, given that it's summer. Okay, go to management. Let's look at our... Mm. We harvested. Harvested from this. Yeah, that's 3 fields. 25, 30, and then the middle one. But yeah, we should have plenty of fertilizer if we know what we want to plant. Let's see. What do we want to plant for summer? There's not a lot that can be planted in the summer, unfortunately. It's really just cabbage that can be sown in the summer. The nice thing about cabbage, though, is that we can then harvest it immediately the next season. We don't have to wait 2 seasons. So I think we'll take the cabbage seed that we have and see how far that gets us. I guess the question is, how much cabbage seed do we have? We have 40. There's not as much space as we have open. Ooh, and ads are running, or they're about to run. I'm going to go feed my cat really, really fast, and I will be right back. I fed Leo and I left the door open, so we'll see if he behaves enough that I don't have to lock him out again. So we have 40 cabbage seed. That's enough to do the flax field with cabbage. Freedom for Leo. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully so. Fill up the bucket of water. Well, and grab 40 fertilizer to get us started. go down. All the fertilizer. The peasants rebel against the monarch's imprisonment of Leo. Did it really? Let's see. Verse from our collective tale. In the valley, colors bloom, a farming tune, blanket forts rise, cozy spots by the fire's side. Lurkers nestle, self-care in their stride. Small quips fly as time ticks by. Grindy bits charm, steps to take no harm. Back from breaks, elderberry wakes, new friends greet with flowers, sweet joiner. Maybe in the next one it'll say something about free Leo. Alright. We're fertilizing. It's actually evening. We've spent the whole day doing the farming thing. Losing daylight. No, okay. Sorry, sometimes things just go over my head, Sleek. Your sense of humor is fine. I just sometimes on text-based, when I don't have like body language or tonage to go off of, it's hard for me to tell what's a joke and what's not. Without the additional cues. So your humor's fine. I'm just missing part of it. I have a tendency to take most text-based conversations very literally. So I apologize for that because it's not that you're not funny, because you are. You think Leo was framed? His face is too cute. He must be innocent. See, and that's bias. That's a real bias that exists in the justice system, unfortunately. That pretty people are more likely to get away with crime. Sad but true. Oh, you're funny, Sleek. Oh, I missed some fertilizer. Let's see. There we go. That's a field. Let's see. Cabbage. All the cabbage. Reminds you of the backyard garden you used to have. What all did you grow in it, Sleek? Did you grow cabbage? Did you grow potatoes? Tomatoes? Zucchini? Carrots? I'm curious. I want to know. See, it was like a little veggie patch, and when you moved, it was dead and clay-like. Oh, wow. That's quite the rehabilitation. After a few weeks of digging it around, tossing compost and started growing mint and potatoes. Nice. Mint is very versatile. As far as herbs and stuff go. Didn't have much luck with anything else. Well, mint and potatoes are both quite hardy. Potatoes loved it. Well, that's good. No potato famine in your garden. Yeah, I was going to ask if the mint got out of control because mint is one of those things that kind of has a habit of doing that. Blackberries are another one that can go really easily out of control. Mint and blackberries are the first ones that come out to mind that can very easily become invasive species. Because they're so prolific. All right. We got 35 cabbage planted there. Might let the other two fields stay fallow for one season. Yeah, blackberries are... Yeah, they're hard to contain. Let's see... A lot of meat, a lot of carrots. I'm gonna put a little more emphasis. Management of the kitchen. I mean, no resources. Do you need firewood? Do you need specifically firewood? I can make you that. Okay. Oh, and Entropy, you've got a little garden patch at your new house. Yeah, new to you, understand. Trying to decide what to do with it. Ooh, that's exciting. Let us know what you decide to go with when you know. Hey, we've leveled up a couple things. We can work on our skill trees. Bit. Alright, let's go. Tab, skills. We leveled up an extraction. And we leveled up in... Okay, we're now level 4 extraction, 2 hunting. Which is like, I really feel like we should be higher on that, but oh well, we'll go hunt. 3 in farming. Let's see. 1 in diplomacy, 6 in survival. See, Roland's not that special. We have a 6 in survival too. And 2 in production. So our lowest right now are diplomacy, production, and hunting. Of which... diplomacy is technically the closest. What time is it? It's almost midnight. First day of summer. Oh, I should fix this. It'll let me. Because this is the one that I accidentally made to where it makes you sit towards the corner. So it looks like you're in timeout. There was like no indication. How am I supposed to know which way it's actually properly facing? Like the schemes for these chairs and stuff are so expensive. Like 500 coin just for a chair. Okay, I think I see how this works. There we go. Okay. They model the person on it. There. Now they have a sitting stump that won't make them look like we put baby in the corner. King Tomos, welcome in. You hopped in and followed, and immediately someone knocked on your door and proceeded to talk. Oh, I think everyone's been there. No worries. Welcome in, King. Or Thomas, whichever one you want to be referred to as, just let me know. And you love this game? Oh, I love it too. I've only been playing since late December is when I started playing Medieval Dynasty, and I absolutely love it. I play this game on stream every Wednesday. So it is a regular game on my schedule. I play it every week. As long as I don't have to cancel because of another obligation or illness. A Thomas. Okay. A Thomas it is. But welcome in, new friend. I'm Ren. So it's very nice to have you here. My peeps, say hello to our new friend Thomas. Please and thank you. Alright. Yeah, we're just at the start of summer year 2. We are on the valley map for this one. We are on the valley. Was that what the kitchen needed, by the way? Was it firewood? No, you're still saying you're missing materials. What are you missing? We could do more stew. Oh, I bet it's bowls. I bet you're out of bowls. That's what you're out of. Oh, I understand what's happening. I understand what's happening. You are out of bowls, but I cannot make any more because I had to demolish our workshop so that I could build a house for Roland. All the way down there because we don't want him anywhere near us. Let's see. We could plant more hops up here when we're ready for them. Alright. Trying to decide what to do. I might buy some wheat grain just so that I can finish that chapter quest and up our building limit because we really need to be able to rebuild some stuff. I'm going to eat some gruel. We only have the 12 bowls? I thought we had more. There. Grab some gruel. Have inventory. There, and we can stick the other bowls in, and that'll tell me if I was right, and it's just that she's out of bowls. Maybe the other bowls broke. Wooden bowls. We can put these away. I'm gonna bring the axe. Because it may be heavy, but we killed 2 wolves with that axe. So, I feel pretty good about it. You have iron axes as well, but we have our bow, we have our arrows. Generally like to carry a spear too. Where's my spears? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the bags back. 1 second, we'll get this. Boop, boop. Yeah. I'm really glad they made it to where the sense vision doesn't take up stamina, because that was really annoying. I see berries. Let's see. I should save the game here soon. We all know I die in this game fairly often. Thomas, do you usually play on the Valley map, or are you more in the Oxbow map? I've played in both, though I've only played in Valley on stream. If you feel like chatting, don't feel like you have to respond. If you're really feeling more like just chilling and hanging, that's cool too. See. Save the game because it's been a little bit. And before, yeah, before a wolf comes out and murders me. As soon as I heard the wolves earlier, I was like, I'm going to die 5 minutes into starting the game. But I didn't. I managed to fend them off for once. So yay. That was nice. Into the water. I got a duck. See. We already rated this one. Thought I heard something. I'm going into the water just in case. The water is not always where you want to be. For instance, bears swim. They will go into the water after you. Same with wolves. Oh. You're okay, Sleek. What? I'm a monster for hunting duck? Let's see. Alright, here we are in Gustovia, which I've accidentally called Genovia on occasion. Unfortunately, there is no Queen Mia here for us. That duck was innocent, just like Leo. Leo is fine and hopefully chilled out now that he's had his dinner. He's actually right next to me right now. He's in, like, he's been released. Y'all don't need to protest anymore. Alright, let's go see who our candidates are. We could use a lady for Roland. Anybody with a good amount. You only got 1 3. You have no 3s. Okay. Nobody in Gustovia today, this season, worth recruiting. What time? It's just past 4 a.m. The sun is rising. That was Grandpa's second cousin's best friend. Okay. Now, the lady for Roland, I'm really looking for someone who has a level 3 in survival. At a minimum. Hopefully a couple more 3s. As well. But definitely 3 in survival for sure is necessary. Poor Murphy Duck just trying to enjoy a peaceful night's swim before being brutally murdered. Survival of the fittest, my friends. Do you want to ghost up yet? Try to deliver that knuckle sandwich. I'm gonna wake him up and punch him in the face. Should I do it? Rather than wait for him to wake up, should I see if he'll let me wake him up to punch him in the face? I feel like I should. It does. Alright, so we've woken him up at like 5 in the morning. It's always nice to see you, Rasamir. Una Ghost, hello! I've talked with Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't it? Sweetest, like a jar of honey. That's Sambor for you. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though, the story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yes, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time, I swear he went for over a year without speaking a single word, but when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote, laughed out loud, and began his tale. Went from a total mute to master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices. But after finishing, he became silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He actually asked me to give you something. Really? And what is that? A knuckle sandwich? Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sambor. Are you going to deliver? I wanted to. So our options are, do you want me to? And can't. I'm afraid I've lost it somewhere on the way. Two, then punch him. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about him becoming a part of the pack? He said that you were looking for the best to recruit and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Isn't that the truth? It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did. But it wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smooth. Too easy, even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. That's when we let our guard down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors, bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling a living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. I don't know that we were going to be able to punch him, Sleek, based on our options. I think either way it would have been no. Which makes me a little sad, because I was kind of looking forward to the wake you up and choose violence. Please don't say it. Slavery is strictly forbidden in that realm. The Queen was adamant about that. Well, the Vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them like cattle, mostly women and children, forced to fight rats for the poor little rations they were being given in the damp dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality, so they didn't care about diseases. They didn't tend to wounds. I think I'm gonna be sick. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out of the cages, survival of the fittest, or rather outlasting of the least fortunate. It was simply horrible, if you ask me. All the damned guild deserved cruel and slow death, but that wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it very clear from day one, we were never to take a life. That was the most important of rules. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out. The carriage is full of broken people. Even the horses kept their heads low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of rotting flesh. And in all that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by the mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place even had an even worse room hidden inside. Unbelievable. The Vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent their worst torturer right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified, could barely breathe. Jordan didn't say a word, just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed, but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturer strapped Jordan to a chair and just started swinging. Fists were like anvils, every hit drew blood or broke bone. Matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a bloody pulp. Only thing poking through it was his smile. It was one of many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized he needed different tools for such a unique specimen and went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. He was making him offers one after another, but the torturer just kept carving his torso like he was preparing a steak to be grilled. So much blood I could taste it in my mouth. Wanted to pass out, run away from all that, but I couldn't. My heart was pounding way too fast. Horrible. Suddenly, the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Jordan just nodded, so he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that he was scarred so badly it looked like he had chainmail stitched to his skin. But we had escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer. It was Sambor, wasn't it? Yes. Now I understand why Sambor didn't want to tell the truth. It sounds horrid. To be honest, the nightmares of that night never stopped. How could you want a person like that amongst your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, watching his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? Simple. Jordan made a deal with him. Promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute, which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him, and a cut from every heist we did. Couldn't you just pay him off or run away? It's not the way Jordan did things. Master liar. But when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him. Jordan spent hours talking with him, explaining our rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them. Not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I'd be able to handle all that. Honestly, I hope you'll never have to. Been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish you the most is to have a boring, steady life. I'm not the type of person to get bored. There's always something to do. Glad to hear that. But my next request won't be boring to you at all. Sure thing. What do you need? I need you to go to Barrow. Find Ida. Get my scythe back from her. Consider it done. Alright. Can we punch him anyway? Yeah, he's been through enough. He's been through enough.
Have you ever wondered what a world without kings would look like?
I need...
Oh, it's you again.
Show me your wares. Let's see. A bit of an investment.
Have a good day.
Dang it.
I love the smell of fertilizer in the morning.
Maybe we'll plant one more field. 25.
How are you?
Ah, I'm a little too close. Sorry about that.
You don't need to haggle. Have a nice day.
There we go. Luma, welcome in, love. How are you? How was the rest of your stream? Everyone, my moderator, Lake Bluma, is amazing streamer, DJ, all around great variety streamer. And definitely drop her a follow. I'm not sure why your auto shout out is not working. I need to look into that. Because I know I have it set up, but... Ooh, berries. We can get more berries here. Let's see. Let's... Alright, we'll go back. Drop off some stuff. Sow one more field. With some more cabbages. My cabbages! It's good. It's good times. Gotta have that cabbage. And then I can go get Unago's scythe from Ida. Welcome in! Thank you for the follow. Your follow is anonymous, so you don't feel put on the spot, but know that we're glad you're here, whether you choose to lurk or chat. Hello, new friend. I'm Ren, and I am a historical variety streamer. If anybody would like to put an exclamation point hi in the chat to say hello to our new friend, feel free to do so. Anybody can use that command. Yeah. Okay, 25 fertilizer. Stuff away here. And we'll grab okay, we need a hoe and a bag. Hi Kitty, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How you doing, love? Drop the meat in here. And the berries in here. Hmm. Let's grab our hoe. There. And put a bag there. Fertilizer. I'm good. Feeling much better today. Four, 5. Doing that with bare hands is just no. If it makes you feel better, this fertilizer was made with rot that was made from berries. So it's more rotten food rather than manure. If that makes you feel better. Still gross, but a little better. Okay. Cabbage seeds. Oh, I think we leveled up. Or, okay, we finished that quest. Which means we should have more building slots now, which is good because we need them. Okay. There we go. Okay. Grab. Food. Drink of water. Management. Station. Fishing hut. Yes, we doubled the amount of buildings. We can make 10 more buildings now. It is a very, very nice. Can we do... Don't think. Yeah, no, I don't have Hunting Lodge 2 unlocked yet. See. Decide where we'll put the new workshop. Enjoy your lurk, kitty. Let's see. Where should we put the new workshop? Need more stone, but it looks like I've got all the other materials we'll need for it.
Dinner time.
Ooh, ads are gonna start soon if they haven't already, for those of you who will get ads. Okay. We'll need to grab some more stone, but we should be able to get everything else. As hoped, Leo is behaving now that he's had his dinner. Need at least 2 more stone. Here's one. Find a second one here. There. Okay. Get this roof up. Welcome back from ads if you had ads. Thanks for sticking through them and supporting the channel. It really does help. There we go. And now my building limit is 30. So we're good on building limit for a while, y'all. I like that spot. We just built the workshop, which will allow us to make things like buckets and bowls and other important things. Now my wife will have plenty of bowls to use in the kitchen. Go. Yeah, you can make all sorts of things like buckets, bowls, plates, baskets, that sort of thing. There we go. Put all the bowls in storage. Now, why Why is Roland still showing as only like 7% happy? Maybe because he is like... Now we don't want to build buildings too fast because we get taxed for every building. We want sustainable growth. We want to make sure we're not like just throwing down a bunch of buildings that we're not even really using. Because we get taxed on them for every single season that they're up. Yeah. More stumps that I put facing the wrong direction.
Please come in. There's plenty of space to lean on and stare silently into the abyss.
I don't want to risk hitting you, so I'll come back later. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this rabbit trap. What if Samir wants to stare at the wall? Well, I guess that is his choice. That is his choice. He could do that. That's what he really wants.
Crawford Village.
Eventually, I'd like to put up a fence and have some livestock over, like, part of this area. I feel like we should get the sewing hut. Because the sewing hut, at least, we have flax that we can use, and we can't do anything with it without the sewing hut. I might put that next to my house because my wife is really good at production. Production buildings do get taxed more than extraction buildings, though. So I do kind of want to do this smartly. We do need an excavation shed for sure. I kind of feel bad that Roland is like only 7%. I wonder if proximity, medieval dynasty, does villager house proximity to to storage matter? No, let's see. So the answer is no. The distance doesn't really matter. It could just be because we built his house very, very cheaply and he's not doing the job he really, really wants to be doing right now. We could help him out by doing that and then looking to get a couple people who are very good at extraction specifically. So maybe we should build the fishing hut for him because that's what he's really, really good at. And that way we have a steady supply of fish. Survival building, it's a fishing hut. Fish, 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 fish. Line this up well. There we go. This way, I might need to build like a little dock bit to connect later. 4 logs, 4 planks is what I need. It's far enough away though from the resource storage that I do kind of have to hike back and forth because it's not within range. You have a point, Sleek, and I'm sorry it took me like 5 minutes to see that message, but you're right. It is just a stump. He could sit any which way he wants. You're not wrong. We want 4 planks to start us out. And then 4 logs. Hi, baby. There you are. Being all good now. Continue the road down all the way. All right, 6 more logs. Oh. Leonardo. Baby. I need my hands, son. And let's grab 6. Well, Leonardo. Stop. See. Zappy, welcome in, love. How are you today? Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. You're doing good? You just got home from work? Oof, late night. I'm glad you're home now and home safe. Two more 6. 8 logs? 8 or possibly 10 logs and a bunch of straw. 2 sticks, like 10 logs and a bunch of straw. Wednesdays are your doubles, but it was a good shift. Well, I'm glad then. Carbonara flavored mee goreng mixed with tuna? I feel like I'm missing some context, Sleek. But it does sound strange. Straw. Ooh, I like that they do it like this now. I can see exactly how many cabbage. I think that came with the last update. Oh, okay. Your first message didn't go through. Gotcha. Well, good luck with that. I didn't even see that one. I didn't even get that. That one didn't even come through like as a mod check. I just didn't even see it. Which is interesting. But thank you for the clarification. I mean, usually I love like just throwing things together and experimenting with food. But that one's interesting. Let me know how it goes. All right, we really need to get. There we go. Okay, we have an operational fish hut now, so we can reassign Roland. So maybe he'll be a little happier if he can work the job he really, really wants to work. They need a fishing spear. I don't have a fishing spear. We have knives. Well, that does look like it's gonna make him happier, so that's good. Peach, thanks for collecting your daily blanket. I hope you're doing well, love. You don't recommend it at all? Good to know, Sleek. Not giving me the notice. Rather they get the whole fish. That'll be no tool. Oh, how do we make the fishing spear? Is that something I can make by hand? Fishing spear. You need a smithy for it. I don't have a smithy, which means I need to build a smithy. Thanks for the lurk, Peach. Seasoning on top of the carbonara is weird enough as it is. Fair. But you put tuna with it because it was such a small packet of noodles and that just made it worse. Oh, you don't have chicken though. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess I need to build a smithy next. Buildings, production, shop, kitchen, smithy. Where are we gonna put this? Where would it make sense to put this? I feel like it kind of makes sense near the kitchen because they're both production oriented. Gotta build a smithy so that the fishing hut can have spears so that Roland can actually work a job that he'll be happy in. You don't know who on earth decided the people need Italian-style mi goreng, but no wonder it was in the clearance bin. Oof. Oof. That's a rough break. Someone had to have liked it for it to even make it to the shelf, you would think. Because they usually do like product testing for like new flavors of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's interesting what they come up with. I've had avocado ice cream, which was interesting. Kind of bland, honestly. Needed something else in it, I think. I think if it had some other flavor mixed in with it, it would have been better. But avocado on its own, it was just kind of bland. See. Alright, I definitely have more stone than I needed, and I'm over encumbered at the moment, so let's start walking back up to where we were building the smithy. Guess I'll need put all the stuff I don't need in here. Okay, I do have an axe, just not in Can't wait for my trees to grow back. I want all my maple trees back. A lot of them will grow back next year. In game. Should get most of them back by next autumn. Need to save my game here. Been a little while since I have.
I could really do with a drink.
Alright, I'll give you a drink of water here in just a second. For want of a log, the smithy was left undone. Oh. There. Sure, I'm not about to like run into a moose here. Alright. Still haven't saved. I need to do that. I really need some people who are good at extraction. So that's a top priority for recruitment this season, is finding people who are good at that. Now let's see if we can make... fishing spear, which I need linen thread for, which means I need the sewing hut. To operate the fishing hut, you need fishing spears. To get fishing spears, you need a smithy. To make the fishing spears in the smithy, you need linen thread, and therefore you need a sewing hut. Okay then.
I can't recall the taste of food.
Ildefonsa, please make more stew. Guess it's gruel for me. What do you mean, no resources? You have bowls. If the bowls weren't the missing resource, what is? Hmm. Hmm. My wife, I don't know what it is you need. Do the work. Because I can make the stew. I don't know why you can't.
I'm also complaining.
Buildings, production, sewing hut. The sewing hut is at least small.
Politics, work.
Knock down a couple more trees. That. Okay. I'm gonna need a couple more logs. Two logs. 3, 4, 6 logs. Make that 7 logs, because I'll need another one to make another hammer. Save. Okay. Make a new hammer. just enough logs. Alright, let's make some linen thread. Apparently it needs unlocked, at least it's cheap. Start with just a little bit of thread here. Then we can make the fishing spears. And then Roland can get to work.
Really is. Idiot.
I need logs. Of course. Okay, couple more trees. This is why I need people who are great at extraction. So badly right now. Why did it bend uphill? That makes no sense. Alright, now I can make the spears. 3 of those. Okay. I might need to upgrade Roland's house. Okay. I'm really gonna need to get people who are good at extraction. Hmm. Get some more woods. get that. Okay. I need more logs. Everything taking logs. It's fine. Excuse me. All right. Got it. Ads are gonna start soon if they haven't already. Giving you a heads up. Thought I was gonna get death by tree there for a second. Let's save. Okay. $24. No, 32 straw. Get a little extra just in case. Yes. Need 3 more logs. is good because I'm gonna need the fourth one just to make a new hammer here. Oh, now it's the next chapter. We've completed like 3 chapters tonight, which has been really good. The next chapter wants me to hunt a moose, a wisent, and a bear. I'm really hoping the tower defense method will work on all of them. I really don't want to be charged by a moose. Wisent is it's the bison. It's an extinct breed of bison that used to roam Europe. So it's extinct today, but it would have roamed Central Europe, which is where this is set, back in this day. Don't really like the stilts very much. want a stone foundation. Okay. Architect, you should have thought of that before building your town on the hillside, darling. And yes, yeah, the Wysent were hunted to extinction. Old guy, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Wait. This might be an okay. Might be an okay compromise. Just wish it had a ramp on both sides. No, I don't like it. To my knowledge, no, at least not yet. You can't like add anything additional as far as like function goes.
Famished.
You can decorate, but drink of water. That's at least minimal stilting. That might be okay. Maybe. I got to cut more trees. Okay. Save. Ah! Rogue logs. Okay. How's the game going? Pretty good. We've been expanding our village a little bit today. We built a smithy, a workshop, and a sewing hut. Now we're building another house because we're gonna need to recruit more villagers, so I'm gonna end up moving some people around here. The housing assignments. I know I need to get 2 villagers who are really, really good at extraction. And a wife for Roland, I guess. Let's see. I'm struggling. Having to go further and further to get trees. Okay. They grow back. As long as you leave the stumps, they come back 2 years after you cut them. So there's a number of them that should be back next year. But it hasn't, because we're only in year 2. So the ones we cut in year 1 will come back next year. Yeah, as long as you leave the stumps. That's why I've got like so much stumps everywhere, because I'm wanting them to grow back. If I don't want them to grow back, I can use a shovel to remove the stumps. And if I have someone assigned to the woodshed, they will gather logs for me, and the trees don't even have to act like the trees in the vicinity don't actually have to be cut down. Which is one of the reasons why I really need somebody assigned to that. But I need to find somebody who's good in extraction. If only real trees would be like that, right? If only they grew so fast. The I don't really love where this is, but it's not the worst, so I guess we're living with it. No, I haven't. I haven't yet. At least one of them is on my wish list, but no, I haven't played any of the Anno games yet. See. Get more. Okay. See. The builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Okay. They're on Steam for real cheap right now. That may be so, but I have zero flexibility in my current budget, old guy. So I will wait till the next sale. They will go on sale again. I've got other games in my library I need to fit into my schedule. In the meantime, but thank you for letting me know. We're already almost halfway through summer. And I've only left the settlement once. Alright. Getting all our sticks and stones that we will not break bones with. Yet. These ones are for building. These ones are not for maiming. Those are the other sticks and stones. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now we just need a whole lot of logs. A lot of logs. And a little bit more stone. More stone. Have a little extra for the next building project. Now I have better survival skill than even Roland. Ha ha ha. Alright. Sticks and stones won't break bones yet, right? These sticks and stones are reserved for a house. We collect the sticks and stones for knives and axes and all the other deadly weapons at a different time. henbane. Sticks and stones and straw. Okay. Still need a heck of a lot logs. It'll grow back. I'm gonna find us someone to raid out to here shortly. Because I will need to be getting to bed because I work tomorrow. Oh, Rune, hello, love. Yes, we are still alive. We've been expanding the village today. New job is going well. I actually had to ask for more work yesterday, because I was running out of things to do. So it's good. I've got a couple tasks, you know, waiting for me to pick up in the morning. Couple things I'm helping to coordinate. Next week is gonna be a busy week for my new office. A lot of different people coming in to visit, you know, clients and potential clients and such. So many logs. I'm just happy that these will grow back. I just keep telling myself they'll grow back. At least they'll grow back. It'll take time, but they will grow back. Need 2 people who are really, really good at extraction to join my village. Those are top priority right now. Okay. Yeah, and I'd rather have the days go quickly and feel like productive and fulfilled and not like I spent half the day twiddling my thumbs. Personally. Oh, I have planks. Not a lot, but I have a few. I don't know that I'm gonna finish this tonight. I might have to finish this house next time because I'm honestly ready to call it a night. And it's gonna take a while to get all the logs I need to get the planks for this roof. But we got the 4 walls at least. I'll probably move Ildefonsa and I into this one. Move my 2 hunters, who I'm hoping will marry soon, into the one that we're living in currently. That'll free up this one to move 2 extractors into. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that house and everything, but it's like, it also doesn't really matter where I live, and my wife largely works at the kitchen. And so this house would be closer to her little spot. Because she works right here. Hello, darling. All right. I'm going to save. And let's go see if I've got a friend who I can go raid. I need to be up early tomorrow. Do you guys want to stick with this game, or do we want to go to somebody who we actually know? I typically prefer that we go to somebody that we actually know. I just want to make sure I'm bringing you all someplace I know is safe. I don't really know the Medieval Dynasty Twitch community yet. I haven't had time really to, and I keep forgetting. So it's not just not having time. It's like I keep forgetting that I should go try and meet people who stream, other people who stream this game. Let's see. Actually, no, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, and thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's fun as always. Highlight of the day, for sure. Let's see. Looking for somebody we haven't raided in a while. It's been a good while since we raided Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is a delightful bean. She's doing some Sims 4 scenario gameplay. So if you want to pop with me and go say hi. Thank you, Meg. It's always a pleasure to see your name pop into chat when you grab your blanket. So, I will be live tomorrow. We'll be playing Witchwood, which is a game I've played a few other times on stream. I'm thinking we might be able to finish the playthrough we started ages ago. And by ages ago, I mean like over a year ago we started this playthrough. And I haven't finished it yet, even though it's not a particularly long game. And that's because the times I've played have been so spread out. because like this would only be like the 4th time that I've streamed Witchwood, but we're getting close to the end of a playthrough of that game. So that's what I'm playing tomorrow night. It's really cool. It's like a 2D game. It's got a lot of influence from like traditional fairy tale type influence to it. And it's just a really cool game. If you Witchwood, here. Witchwood. There, I put it in chat. But yeah, we're playing Witchwood, and we were getting closer and closer to being done with a playthrough. So, but we're gonna go raid Sweet Pea. If you are a follower or just hanging out tonight, grab that first raid message. If you are a subscriber hanging out tonight, grab the second raid message. We're gonna go see the delightful being that is Sweet Pea. Like I said, my next stream will be tomorrow evening, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So 5 p.m. Pacific. If you know where you are in relation to that, great. If you don't, you can check my Twitch schedule and it'll just tell you what time it is in your time zone. Because I do keep that up to date. All right. I'm going to have us raid out here. You will get some extra channel points if you come along on the raid. But I really appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me tonight. It's fun as always getting to share these experiences with all of you. I'm getting the raid started. Get the spelling here right. There we go. But yes, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Leo thankfully settled down after he got fed. He's just napping up there in his little tower. But we both wish you a great night, day, time zone, whatever you're doing, whatever you've got waiting for you over the next 24 hours. I hope it all goes well and that things work in your favor. But until then, it's a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Until next time.